All right, girls. Hello, hello. Happy Sunday. I so appreciate you guys taking the time to be on this call tonight. My partner in crime, unfortunately, is sick tonight, so I am going to be leading this call by myself, but I we'll make it work, right? I'm going to do my best to keep this to 30 minutes for you guys. And it might be a little bit easier since Kate is not on the call. We won't get going back and forth like we normally do, which is always fun. But hopefully, I can kind of use our time wisely tonight and share with you more about elevating your life and more about the body partnering opportunity. I first want to start this off. I was listening to a call the other day, and it really just struck me as I was listening to it. And I started typing all these notes in my phone because I felt like it just resonates so much with really probably all of us, that we all lead these very busy, I like to say abundant life. I'm trying to move away from the word busy because I feel like busy is it's negative and like it's a burden. But most of the things in our life are a blessing, right? They're good things. So we live this abundant life. And it's kind of a shift in perspective, yes. But she was talking about how we live these very busy lives, these very full lives, and things feel very crazy at times. And how could we possibly, here you are, you're in the middle of life. We're getting ready to go back to school for those of you who are moms, and you're trying to juggle all of the things. And here you have someone inviting you to learn more about this business opportunity, to learn more if this could be a good fit for you. And you're in your head maybe thinking, how could I possibly add one more thing to my plate? My life is already so crazy and I'm already being pulled in so many different directions. And hey, congratulations, you're human if that's what you're thinking. And you're a little like, I don't know, maybe unsure because this is something that's very different. And maybe you've seen different influencers or other network marketing companies that are out there and you're just like, that is not for me. I'm going to invite you to keep an open heart and an open mind, because while I may be very biased, I think that the way that we do things with body, and especially with our team, with Kate and I leading our teams, are very different than the traditional network marketing companies, the traditional teams of influencers and people sharing and selling products on social media. And be open to maybe the possibility that this crazy thing might be just what you need to help center yourself and feel grounded in leading a life with more health, more happiness, more purpose, and more joy. Okay. So we're going to open our hearts tonight and see that maybe this crazy idea of doing things differently is exactly what we need to live life differently than most people. Okay. I do have a slideshow for you tonight, and I'm going to work through that, like I said, as quickly as I can. If you guys have questions, please put them in the chat. I will come back to them at the end. If I try to look at the chat while I am presenting, I will get squirreled and then I will take up your entire night. And I definitely don't want to do that. Okay. So put them in the chat. If something pops up after the call and you're like, oh, reach out to the partner who invited you to listen to this call, or reach out to myself. I'm not going to encourage you to reach out to Kate for the next couple of days just because she is sick and Eve is running a really high temp. So I don't want to, I don't want to bombard her inbox. But we are always an open book, and it is always on our heart to share with you why we're so passionate about this and help you see that this could potentially be a good fit for you too. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and screen share. I don't know why I always second guess myself when I start to screen share what button I need to click. It's one of those buttons at the bottom of the screen. All right. So this is a call on elevating your life. And this webinar is for you if you want more time and control over when and where you work. You're looking for more flexibility. You want to be able to be present at your school, at the school functions for your children. You're looking to have more family experiences, maybe long weekends, maybe travel and have family vacations. Maybe you simply want to be able to be more present with your family or with your family members, and you feel like you're constantly being pulled away to do work, either at work, virtually, or when you're home. I know that a lot of teachers put a lot of time and energy into their career when they're not at school, right? That we're looking to have more control over our day and our time. You want health, fitness, joyful living to be a bigger part of your life. I kind of talked about that in the beginning where I said we want to feel centered and more grounded in being connected to ourselves and serving ourselves, filling our cups back up. We're constantly, as women, pouring into everyone else around us, right? This is an opportunity for us to fill our cups back up and to put ourselves back on our calendars, to put ourselves back as a priority. You're tired of living for weekends. Maybe you don't love that 9 to 5. And we'll talk about this more, while this doesn't yield overnight success and you're not going to be able to walk away from your full-time job tomorrow, it is an opportunity that you could build a successful business over time to allow you to create more time flexibility, maybe walking away from the job that's no longer serving you, that maybe you don't feel appreciated, and give you that time to actually live life every day of the week instead of just living for weekends, right? Like the weekends are always fun because we have different things going on in our routine and our schedule. But life is supposed to be so much more than just getting to Friday night and Saturday and then dreading Sundays because we know that Monday is coming. Okay. You're grateful for what you have, but something is missing and you simply desire more. I think that that's so important to recognize because we're supposed to be grateful. Like if you guys grew up in where I came from or to a similar background, like we didn't have much growing up. My parents worked really, really hard to give us what we had and to give me what I had. My husband was the same way. And you were just grateful for what you did have. And we are very blessed to be able to provide more for our children with more ease than what our parents did without those added stressors. But we can be very grateful and blessed and appreciative for everything that we have in life and still desire to have more purpose, and to create a greater impact around us. So I think that that's super important to remember, that just because you desire more or that you have something in your heart to step outside of the box, right? The box of society, and you want to go for more, that you aren't wrong and you aren't shallow or you aren't appreciative or grateful. It just means that you have something different in your heart that you want to pursue and go after. Okay. You want more control of your future income, maybe creating some more flexibility within that, being able to afford different things, being able to afford those family vacations, or maybe setting some money aside for your children's future, being able to take some of the financial stress off of your family if you're currently experiencing that. Our income is not guaranteed as body partners, but our income is a direct reflection of the impact that we are making on the people around us. You want to feel more purpose day to day and like you're making a difference. This might be one of my favorites because it is something that I'm very passionate about. You guys, while we have a very successful team and we have grown a successful business within Body, this is so much more about making an impact and paying it forward to those around me. My girls know that if the income went away tomorrow, I would still do this. I would still show up on Virtual Gym. I would still show up in their inbox. I would still be hounding them if they weren't showing up for themselves, because I know that we get pulled in so many different directions and it is my purpose. to pay it forward and to make sure women know that they are worthy, deserving, and capable of doing things for themselves, right? To get out of their own way and to build that belief within themselves. So if you're looking to make a greater impact, to leave people in a better place than where you find them, this could be a beautiful opportunity for you. You want more financial flexibility to pay off debt, pay for groceries, salon days, family vacations, kids' travel sports. I know I have a couple hockey moms on the call right now. And if you guys have travel sports or older children that are in sports, you know that that can be a stressor. So it is definitely beneficial to have that extra income to help with that. A new car, etc. What are the things that are important to you that would help you enjoy life more, that would help your children be able to experience more things, that would make life a little bit easier? You like the wellness or community, appreciate discounts on products because we all do, right? Or love the mindset work, or all of it. So important facts that you should know if one or more of those just spoke to you. This is not a get rich quick scheme. I already said that. This business, your income, your success is a direct reflection of the work that you put in. This is a business. While it looks fun and you see all the pretty glamorous things of the people posting on social media and sweaty selfies and they're working out together and it's all smiles. You guys, I'm telling you, it's fun, but it is still work. You still have to show up to grow a business. Okay. This is not something that you sign up. It's if you girls use the Body platform, most of you, if not all of you, just because you enroll with Body doesn't mean you're automatically super healthy with nutrition and super fit. You still have to do the work. You still have to do the actions, right? To create that health within yourself by feeding your body with nutritious foods, by drinking your water, by sleeping, by doing mindset work, and by doing the workouts. So this is not a get rich quick scheme, and there is no guarantee of success. But I will tell you that if you lean in and you are coachable, you can be very successful in this business. Everyone starts from scratch, the same compensation plan. Every single person starts at the same place. It's not like the people who got in earlier are going to be more successful than you if you sign up today. Okay. Everyone starts at the same exact place. We do not cold message people for sales. So cold messaging, that's network marketing lingo, but you all, I'm sure, have been added into some sort of a sales group or gotten some sort of a sales pitch in your message where they're like, hey, I'm really close to this goal. Could you really help me out and go look at my products? Or do you think you could purchase this for me to help me reach my goal? Or they just add you into a group that you have nothing, you have no idea what it is. And they just put you in the group where they're sharing products and things like that. And you have no idea why they even put you in the group. That is not how we do things. Okay. I'm sure that there are some Body partners. I'm not going to say that that's a network thing, that nobody does that. But I am telling you that the way that we teach is to connect with our people, to be vulnerable and share our stories so we can connect with the people who relate to our story and who are like us. Because while you may not be a nutrition and fitness expert, you are an expert in your journey. You are an expert in your story, in your experiences. So when you connect with your people, you are already going to naturally know how to guide them to overcome the hurdles that you have already faced, or when you have faced similar hurdles. There are no hidden fees, and you do not need to ship or stock products, which is amazing. We don't have to keep anything. The only products I have in the house, I do keep some things on hand just to send as goodies and thank yous for my girls. But pretty much all the products we have in the house are what we use on a daily basis, and there are no hidden fees. There are no expectations of you hitting certain sales every month or quotas or anything like that. It's literally you show up for your business in the capacity that you want and can, and your business will be a reflection of that. Okay. You'll have a personal mentor and weekly trainings from the best. So you will get either myself, if I invited you, or the partner who invited you as your personal mentor, who's going to connect with you very regularly to help connect with what your goals are. This isn't about us and where we're going. our goal with this call and to share this opportunity is one person can help, let's say 10 people. But if 10 people go out and help 10 people, we're making a greater impact, right? So you get to decide what your goals are. So your personal mentor is going to help you work towards your goals and the impact that you want to make and what's on your heart. Okay. Then you also get, if it's not Kate or myself, you also get us, and we help to mentor you as well. And then we also have an amazing private group with the top leaders in the business who do weekly trainings, and they are the best of the best. You guys, they are women who have built successful businesses and making an impact on women around them, and they share everything. That's probably one of my favorite things about this community. And this is the only network marketing business I've ever been involved with, so I can't speak on how others are. But literally everyone in this business that I've ever met and every team call I've ever been on, they all want you to succeed. There is no secret. There is no, this is for our team. This is for us. Everyone is an open book, and they're all sharing what's working for them and how you can rise up to the next level. And I think that's a beautiful thing. There's no pushing anyone or no pushing anything on anyone. Good Lord, no pushing anything on anyone. Share what you like and what works for you, because going back to, you are an expert in your journey. You are going to draw in your people who have similar challenges to you. So the tools and resources, the products that you're using are going to be what help them in most instances, right? So you don't have to push. You can simply share your personal experience and why it helped you and how it helped you and how it could help them. You don't need a bunch of free time. You can absolutely work this in pockets of time. I personally started with working this business 30 to 60 minutes, 4 to 5 days a week. That has now grown to being a full-time career for me, but it started very small. Okay. Again, I'm going to reference back to our wellness journey because it's so similar, that you start where you are, right? Like, you don't start and go run marathons if you've never run before. You don't start by lifting 100 pounds if you've never lifted before. You start where you are and you take steps along the way to get to where you're going. Okay. To become the person who is going to level up and rise above and accomplish the goals. You don't need to know or use all of the programs and supplements. Again, you're going to be sharing what you're using, what you're connected with, because that's what's going to relate to your people. Okay. So a little bit about us. I'm going to kind of revamp how we would normally do this since Kate can't be on the call tonight. But essentially, you guys, our team is a group of women who all have fallen in love with this process and journey of loving ourselves, how to be better for ourselves, to live life with more health and happiness, but also empowering each other to keep leveling up, right? To be that friend, to say, I've got you. I believe in you. That's really what we do. We essentially, as body partners, are the best hype girls on the planet. Like, we can't do it for our people, but we can instill belief in them. We can teach them how to flip the script on their thoughts. We can be there to uplift them when they're having a hard time. And we can be there to celebrate the hell out of them when they start to believe in themselves and they start to take the steps forward and they start to feel alive again. This is so much more than building a business. It's about making an impact. It's about serving now more than ever. You guys, I'm going to go off on a little bit of a tangent, but like, let's just look at the last couple of years. Like 2020, we are like supposed to be connected and together, right? Like, as humans, we want to be with our people. We want to feel loved. We want to feel connected. We want to feel a part of something. And in 2020, that all stopped when we were all taken away from each other, and we all kind of got into this frame of being afraid and unknowns, right? And we were all so disconnected. And then we started to kind of come back together, but we were all still kind of like living in this like uncertainty. And then we kind of got comfortable there. I get that there is uncertainty and there has been a lot of change, and I don't even know half of the stuff that's going on around the world, you guys, because I choose to stay in my bubble and control what I can control. I have to. I can't live in this place of, listening to all of the noise. There's too much of it. So to come into this place where you have your people who are always loving on you, uplifting you, sharing positivity, and even in the hard times, they remind you how amazing you are, why you deserve this, why you should keep going, why we should all start living again, coming back out into the world and being who we're supposed to be. If we want our world to change, we all need to step into our fullest potential. I truly believe that when we all rise up and step into who he created us to be, the rest will fall into place. But it's up to us to rise up and step into that place. Okay. Okay. So you do not have to be perfect. Okay. To be a body partner and to make an impact on lives around you, you have to be you. That's it. And we're going to talk about that on another slide again, because it's the truth. I so often I hear, well, I can't be like you and post on social media, and I can't do this, and I'm not there. And you guys, if you follow me specifically on social media, or even Kate, I've been on this journey for 11 years. I didn't start here. Kate didn't start where she is today. I encourage you, if you find yourself comparing, go ahead, scroll back a couple of years on both of our accounts, because you're going to realize that it hasn't always been here. Okay. We all have strengths and weaknesses. And that is the beautiful thing about this, is you get to share you. You have strengths. You have overcome things in life. You have a value to bring to the table. Okay. You have strengths. You have gone through different circumstances, different challenges. Our mess becomes our message. Our mess becomes our message. That is how you make an impact. People don't relate to perfection. They relate to you being real, having real challenges, real struggles, real steps forward. Okay? You just have to be you. None of us are perfect. With time, you want to get away from just mindlessly scrolling and be able to monetize using social media. What if I've heard one of two things? Social media is all negative. Well, if that's all we put out, that's what we're going to attract. So what if we flip that and we made it positive? And we put the message out that we want into the universe, right? Or that it's just there for comparison, or just time sucking. It can be, but it can also be a beautiful tool that allows you to reach way more people and make a greater impact than on the small circle around you. It's all about perspective, right? You want to spend time building something purposeful that helps you and your family while simultaneously helping others. That's what we do, right? And you can make a great impact in pockets of time. So like I said at the beginning, I started this business working very minimal hours a week. I was working a full-time job. I was a newer mom. Shortly after I signed up, I got pregnant with baby number 2. Like, I get it, you guys. I've been through this phase of having an 18-month-old baby to being pregnant again, to then having a newborn with a toddler, and then all the stages up until now, which they are 10, and my oldest is going to be 13 on Friday. I understand that time is valuable, but I've also been able to reach different women in those different seasons of life, just like you will reach different women in the different seasons of life that you're in. So you can create pockets of time to make your impact. Interests. You're always into fitness and sharing anyway. You are into or want to lead a healthier lifestyle. Self-accountability. I'll tell you what, this might be the greatest form of accountability, is knowing that you have others watching you or looking to you to show up. Sometimes in the beginning, I know for me in the beginning, showing up for myself wasn't enough. Because I didn't love myself enough. I didn't care enough about myself to show up for me. My wellness journey started because I was showing up for my oldest son. My youngest wasn't born yet. I was showing up for Keyston. And that's what started the wellness journey. Then showing up for both of them is what kept me going. And then over time, I learned that I needed to show up for me. Showing up for other people, you bring your best friend in to do this with you because you know that this community and the workouts and her spending time on herself could really help her where she is, create more health and happiness in her life. You're going to show up for her, right? You're going to show up better knowing that she's kind of relying on you to be there. You're interested in learning more about nutrition, which is amazing. Our bodies are constantly changing, and we go through different cycles and seasons as women, right? So to be able to plug yourself into a community and a resource that is going to help teach you to learn more about yourself so that you can continue to serve your body better in different seasons of life is a beautiful thing. You're passionate about mindset work. That is my favorite, because every single thing we do in life, every single freaking thing starts and stops with this. Every single thing is a thought in your head. Whether you do it or you don't, it's because of a thought or a story that you're telling yourself in your head. So that is my favorite. It is also Kate's favorite. And our team gets a whole lot of mindset love. I'll just put it that way. Okay. You like to teach others. You like to show different things that work for you and how it can help them. You enjoy uplifting others. Want to build a business while making an impact. We said that. And want to get your own products paid for. So that's an amazing perk that we get to kind of offset what we're investing in our own health by simply paying it forward and helping other women. So signs that you may be holding yourself back. You occasionally have these what if thoughts, but quickly dismiss them because your brain tells you, again, comes back to the brain, right? Again, that thought. Good for her, but that's not possible for me. It's too good to be true. Remember, sometimes the crazy ideas are what are going to lead us to living that crazy, amazing life that we have on our heart, but maybe don't see that it's possible right now. And I could never do what she does. I can guarantee you that she, whoever she is, thought that too at one time. And then she stepped out of her own way and started doing the work to grow to who you admire now. Nobody just comes out of the womb kicking ass and like, yes, I'm conquering the world. We all have this. We all get in our own way. So I want you to look to her as inspiration, to admire that she had the courage to face those challenges and still light the bitch up and go. All right. So why we overthink it? Fear, ego, judgment, living in our past, and the BS stories that we tell ourselves. Again, you guys, mindset. Every single one of you on this call has value to offer the world. You have experiences and you have tools and resources through your experiences that can make a dramatic impact. I want you to think about this. And I heard this from Moira Kusaba, who was the #1 coach, I think 2 years ago in our industry. And she said, when you change a mother's life, you change the course of her family. When you change a mother's life, you change the course of her family's life. How powerful is that? That by simply reaching back and offering a hand and love and support to another woman around you, that you could dramatically change the course of her life for something better for her family. So there are 3 options. You get to choose your path. So I kind of already touched on that this is not about what our goal is for you. Do we see potential and have belief in you and know that every single one of you are capable of creating massive success if you decide to do this with us, if you decide to link arms with our team? Abso-freaking-lutely. But it's not about what we want. It is about what you want and us helping you to achieve those goals. And I will be perfectly honest with you guys. I started out as a product partner. We didn't call them then, but I started out as a product partner, and then I kind of evolved into an accountability partner. And now I am full-blown business partner. This is my full-time job. This is what I was called to do. Okay. So you may start at one and transform into another. That's probably the likelihood of it. Okay. So I'm gonna kind of talk through these. I'm gonna then go through a little bit of an example of income for you girls, because this is a business. So we want to share with you what is possible as you're getting started. And then I'll kind of close things up. Okay. I do see that there are some comments in the chat. So I will go back to those so I don't get scrolled. So a product partner simply means you're kind of like an affiliate, okay? You're doing the programs, you're using the products, you love them. If somebody at work or a girlfriend asks you, like, what do you use as a pre-workout? Or what are you using as a protein shake? Or how are you getting so fit? You seem like you feel so good. You simply share the products with them, right? You can connect them with Body, which was formerly known as Beachbody On Demand. It's now called Body. You connect them with maybe Energize because it is life, or Shakeology, or the Beach Bars, or the collagen, or one of the other products that we offer. You're simply just, it's like a referral. Okay. The accountability partner, you are doing your own thing and sharing what you love and use, but you also want to start growing your own community. So you're maybe inviting a couple girlfriends to do a specific program with you. You're maybe opening up a Facebook message thread or group that you guys can all connect daily or weekly or whatever you're choosing, that you're working together to hold each other accountable. You're still going to be sharing the products that you love, right? You're still going to earn that 40% commission on the Body subscription, and you're still earning the 25% commission on the products and referrals. Okay. Business partner is you're doing all of those things. You're still doing your own thing. You're growing your community, inviting your girlfriends and family members to do this with you. You're earning the 40% commission on the Body subscription, and you're earning the 25% commission on product referrals. But you also are working to grow a greater impact by growing your team. This is where you're starting to connect with women and invite them to participate and listen to webinars just like this, where they can learn how they can potentially start their own business, work from home, be able to stay accountable to their own goals, and make an impact by helping their friends and family members. Okay. So with all of these, You save 25% on all of the products that you use with Body, but then you also have the opportunity to earn an income through the commissions, the referrals. And then you also, as you grow your business, which I'll talk about in the next slide, you also earn the opportunity to earn the team cycle bonuses, star bonuses, and even all-inclusive trips. Okay. So examples of an income for a new partner. And I kept this very simple, you guys, because our compensation plan, it's not super complicated, but if you're not in the business yet, it can feel like, what is she talking about? She just spoke Spanish and I don't speak Spanish. So I just kept it very, very simple for you and to keep it short as well. So total solution packages. If you are not currently using Body programs or products, this is what most people enroll with because it's the best deal. Okay. The total solution package is a full year of the Body platform. So that is your nutrition programs and meal plans, your fitness programs, all the live classes, all of the programs. And then it includes either Shakeology or the Performance Stack, which is our Energize and recovery for pre and post workout. There are a couple different options for a total solution package, but this is what most people are going to start with because then they have all the tools and resources to get started on their full journey. That's going to help them with nutrition, fitness, and mindset. Okay. So our goal as new partners, as we're growing our business, is to help 3 women a month. Okay. It is not an expectation, or I shouldn't say expectation. It is not a like, what's the word I'm looking for? I know I already said it earlier in the call, but my brain's starting to go to sleep on me. It is not a requirement from corporate that you help 3 people, but that is kind of a benchmark or a goal that we have, is to help 3 women each month. When you help 3 women get started each month, you're growing your community and you're making your impact, and you're also earning $234.87. So it's almost $235 for that month and helping 3 women. Okay. As you continue to grow your business, as those ladies stay on products, if they decide to stay on products, you will earn the 25% commission on the residual, right? On what they continue to stay with. And when you help 3 new people the next month, you get another $235. So do you see how it can compound really pretty quickly when we're being consistent and helping our people around us? We also have the Mix bike, which is fairly new. I love my bike. It is how I stream all of my workouts. When we share a bike with somebody, it's $100 commission. When we share the bike that also includes the 3-year subscription, you earn a $336 commission on that sale. Okay. So that is the basic breakdown. There are more ways to earn as you grow your impact. And I kind of touched on them on the previous slide, where you have team cycle bonuses. So that is as you're growing your network. This would be a business building partner. You're growing your network, you're growing your team to help more people, right? Because more people can make a greater impact. So you have team cycle bonuses, success club trips. When we're helping 3 people every month, we have the opportunity to earn an all-inclusive trip to wherever corporate has it that year. So this year coming up is going to be in Punta Cana. The last couple of years, it is rotated between Punta Cana and the Dominican and Riviera Maya, Mexico. And corporate, they literally treat you like kings and queens. Like everything is rolled out. They have parties. They have celebrations for you for being there. And it's just another opportunity to embrace a free trip, go have some fun, be plugged into the community, and see be surrounded by more people who are leveling up in life, right? And then as you reach certain ranks, then you also qualify for quarterly bonuses, which is a nice addition as well. So take the first step of your journey. Learning this business can be fun, and you are not in this alone. We are all in this together. So whoever invited you, I'm going to ask you to text or message the person who invited you. Let them know. I'm sorry, I did not change the date on this. But let them know where your thoughts are. Talk through it with them. Maybe you're super excited and you're like, all right, let's do this. I'm just ready to go. And you sign up tonight or tomorrow morning when your partner gets back to you, or maybe you have some questions. That's okay too. We don't ever want anyone to feel pressured or like you showed up to this call, so you have to sign up, or you were invited, so you have to sign up. Because we don't ever want anybody to do anything that they don't want to do. And we do understand that this isn't for everyone, especially if we're looking at the business aspect of things. You might not want to take on something else. We hope that if you feel compelled to do more, that you will, because it's a beautiful opportunity. But we also understand that that might not be for everyone. Okay. So ask if you have questions. If you or when you enroll by Tuesday, not 7/18, it would be the 15th. Sorry, I didn't change that date. When you enroll by Tuesday, August 15th at noon, you will also get an exclusive invite to our fast track Start Your Business call that we are hosting Tuesday night at 8 p.m. I'm hopeful that Kate will be feeling better that day, but maybe not. Maybe you'll just get me again. But we'll make it work no matter what. And if you have any questions about enrolling with a package deal to waive the business startup fee, just ask your partner or reach out to me if you have any questions. Okay. So that's all I have for tonight. I so appreciate you guys. I am going to stop this share really quick and I am going to open my chat here to see if we had any questions. Everyone has to start somewhere. Yes, absolutely. Someone else connects you on that crazy level. Yes. All right, girls. I appreciate you all interacting in the chat. When I see that start lighting up, it makes me happy because I definitely feed off of facial expressions and the chat going off. So I love and appreciate you all. I will get this recording up and I'm super proud I did it in 42 minutes. Woohoo! All right, girls, enjoy the rest of your evening and I'll see some of you tomorrow morning on the virtual gym.